Greetings, my people. And indeed, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you to my channel. I want to use this opportunity to thank my new subscribers for acknowledging my effort and assisting my hard work. I also want to thank my returning subscribers, those that have been there from the onset of the creation of this channel. I say a very big thank you to you guys for supporting and motivating me all the way. If you are watching this channel for the first time, you are highly welcome as well. My name is Biwa Rikikum Staka NZ. This channel was originally created to showcase the best of the best high quality, high premium silver collectible silver bullion coins. Both past, present, future coins struck by means from all over the world. However, looking at the knowledge I have at my disposal, I have decided to advance this channel by including informative and educative content, as well as finance, financial investments, politics, geopolitics in relation to money, world currencies, and how these topics can help shape the lives of the poor masses like you and I in the lower echelon. All right. This is my first educative episode actually. The first one I did was financial investment. So I will urge you to go and check out my first ever financial investment analysis for the year 2022 year of the tiger if you haven't checked that out yet. Okay, and today's topic is titled Modern Day Difference Between Bullion, Brilliant, Uncirculated, and Proofs, Numismatics, Collectors, and Collectible Coins. Actually, I was struggling trying to get a reasonable title for this coin, but I think at the end of the day, I said let me include collectible smart minting technology coins or something like that. Yeah, just to add something different to the episode. And without further ado, let us dive into what we have for today's episode. All right, looking at the bullion coins and rounds and your brilliant uncirculated for simplicity, I will be combining both of them as just bullion grades. Yes, my your bullion and your brilliant uncirculated. What I'm going to do is I'll just take two of them and combine it. So we'll be looking at it as just bullion grade coins for now, just to make it simple for people to understand. And yes, I will be grouping them into various categories. So I'll be grouping these bullion grade coins into different categories, into five different categories, and there will be your low, your high, your medium, your high, your very high, and your extra high. So those are going to be the five main categories that we will be working with in this particular episode, and you will see that those coins and rounds transforms as we move from the high to the very high to the extra high region of the bullion grade. You will see that they actually transform from being a bullion grade to brilliant uncirculated coins and rounds. So that is how we'll run with this very segment of this episode, and we'll take it from there. All right, let us take a look at our low bullion grade coin. Yes, let us look at our low bullion grade coin, and an example of that will be your Lakota round, your Crazy Horse Lakota round. Which is what I term your low low grade or your low bullion grade round. Why we do term it a bullion grade, or in other words, what do we mean by bullion grade coins or bullion grade rounds? The very first reason, or the very first point I want to make note of is their very high mintage quantities. So in bracket or in quote, minted in their hundreds of thousands. So which actually means that it is being mass produced in huge numbers. We are talking of 250,000, 300,000, coins. Like, they are minted in very, very high quantities by a mechanical process, which equals greater efficiency. Greater efficiency in production, which leads to cheaper price of the coin, having lesser premiums. And I will give you a very good example of something like this mass production of anything, be it gadgets, mechanical fasteners, economic class seats. I mean, I can give you an example of mass production. I will take an example of screws, be it timber screws or wood screws, nut and bolts, or any mechanical fastener which are used in construction, in building and construction, or in engineering. So if we take, for example, these timber screws that we get from our Anzo, which is the biggest mechanical fastener supplier in Australasia, for those of you who live here in Australia, New Zealand, the timber screws are very cheap due to the mass production process of these screws in their millions. We are not talking of hundreds of thousands now or tens of thousands. This is in millions. So they are able to manufacture this in millions, which means that they are able to offset the cost of production and make some profit by selling huge quantities of timber screws at lower price. So similar to the case of our bullion grade. So our low class or low grade bullion round and bullion coin. So it all lies in the amount of coins and round produced and the amount sold. So they're able to sell huge amount at lower prices. People will definitely buy the lower priced coin or round because of that is the most sustainable way to actually grow your stack, by buying or stacking the silver content instead of going for the high premium collectible coins. So that's the first point, which is the high amount of mintage. The second one is the basic standard finish for these coins. They are only struck once, and only one strike is being imprinted on the coin by the die, and it is done by a machine. It's just like a mechanical process that the conveyor feeds the planchet, and you have like a mechanical pressing or punching machine just stamping boom, 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 boom along that line. So it's stamped only once by the machine. The third point I want to point out is the die. The die is used to strike the coin, is actually prepared by the machine. It's not hand finished, so it's just like a quick way of them just making sure that the die is accurate enough, and then setting it to get the punching going on the planchets. So you have heard what it means to be a bullion grade and a low bullion grade. So moving on to our medium class bullion grade, we will classify your American Silver Eagle, the famous American Silver Eagle, as our medium class bullion grade. You have your maple. Where are you, maple? Yes, you're here. the Canadian maple leaf. This is your medium class grade. Maple leaf has been put along those lines. Your Australian kangaroo, where are you? Oh, it's missing. Okay, it's not here, but you can imagine your normal famous Australian kangaroo. Your New Zealand mint Darth Vader. Darth Vader is here. This one here. I don't have my gloves, and it's not in a capsule, so can't really touch it. I don't want to offend my viewers, so I'll leave it as it is. You can have a look at it, the Darth Vader. So we are ranking it as our medium. Your rectangular dragon as well. This one's here. Your rectangular dragon is also part of the medium class grade, Bullion Grade. And the list goes on and on and on and on. The reason why I actually rank them as medium grade bullion, or the medium bullion grade coins around, is because they are legal tenders of a nation. Okay, they are having the effigy of Her Majesty, the Queen Elizabeth II. So this automatically elevates their ranks from being a low bullion grade coins that people stack cheaply. People get the most content, metal content for the money. Yes, they are legal tender of a country. Even your Australian rectangular dragon is a legal tender. So this is why we have ranked them above a lower grade, because they are legal tender. If not, we would have probably kept them the same as the Lakota round. No change, but people might actually debate that why is the American Silver Eagle not a round and a coin? Why is it called a coin and not a round? That would be another topic for another episode, but they said it's a legal tender for the United States, and the United States being the ruling state of the world, the US dollar being the reserve currency. So probably the rule of the effigy of Her Majesty not being applied to the American Silver Eagle in that respect. That is my understanding for that. All right, moving to our high bullion grade. This is where it ceases to be called, what's it called? Your bullion grade. It now transforms solely to your brilliant uncirculated. And I would define what is meant by brilliant uncirculated. First of all, the reason why it is brilliant uncirculated is that it commands, first of all, it does command a high mintage, don't get me wrong, but the mintage which it commands is actually lesser than your low or medium bullion grades, meaning that it is being minted in tens of thousands instead of your hundreds of thousands. Number two is that it has a better quality of finish than your bullion grade coins around, meaning that it's being struck twice by the die, or by the die machine. So it is struck twice, which gives it definitely a better finish than your Lakota round, or probably your kangaroo, or your maple. Yeah, the third one is that the die that is used to strike them are slightly polished to give it an even better strike than your bullion grade. So the types of coins that will rank as, let me get this out, as high grade bullion bullion coins are round, which is automatically termed your brilliant uncirculated. We will be the likes of your Perfmint Cocobar. You have Cocobar, Cocobar, Cocobar. Yeah, those are the ones that you term your high grade bullion coins or your brilliant uncirculated. You have your Quacker here. Let me get it close up. You have the Quacker, you have your Royal Australian Mint Fraser Dolphin. Yeah, those are termed your brilliant uncirculated coins. You have your Cheetah as well. Where are you, Cheetah? Cheetah. Yeah, this one here, the Cheetah. From the Royal Australian Mint, you have your Scorpion from the Royal Australian Mint as well. That's your high grade. Which other one? You have your Shipwreck, also your triangular Shipwreck coin. It's also termed your high grade. And the list goes on and on and on and on for the high grade bullion coins or your brilliant uncirculated. Okay, let's see. Moving on to the very high. Moving on to your very high bullion grade coins, which is also now transferred to your brilliant uncirculated. So this is where we actually get coins that are actually slightly higher in purity, and also coins that have been colored, coins that have been taken extra care of in minting, in preparation, in strikes. So you have your gold and silver coins, that are colored, or your coins that have higher grades than the 4.9 fine grades, which is going above your 4.9 fines. For example, your 5.9 fines bullion grade coins. Yes, we do have that. Yes, even coins with certificate of authenticity is also classified as your very high. Your BU coins with certificate of authenticity is also classified as a very high bullion grade. And yeah, examples of those, I'll give you an example of those. Example of those are your 1/10 Perfmint gold, colored gold ox, your 1/10 colored coin, colored ox. This is what it looks like. I've done a video on this, so go check it out. The 1/10 Perfmint lunar year of the ox colored 1/10 ounce. So this is your very high grade. You also have your 1 ounce Klondike Canadian Mint gold rush. This one is a very high grade coin. I've done a video on this, so go and check it out. The reason why I grade it as a very high bullion grade or brilliant uncirculated is it has 5.9 fines purity. I believe this is the only coin in the world, or that I've seen, that is holding that 5.9 fines purity instead of the usual 4.9 fines that you have. So if you've seen a coin that has more purity than that, or the same purity of the 5.9 fines, kindly put it in the comment section below. I would like to know. And also looking at your Germania chestnut. Yes, this Germania chestnut, I grade it as a very high bullion grade round. It's not a coin. 5 marks, doesn't exist anymore. Outdated when the euro came out, if I'm not mistaken. The reason why I grade it a very high Bullion Grade coin is because it comes with a certificate of authenticity, and you can see what is written here: grade BU, brilliant uncirculated, and here the release is limited to 25,000 pieces, so it's being minted in their tens of thousands, as I did explain before. In the video of the 2-ounce Germania BU, brilliant uncirculated, the 2-ounce Lady Germania, I forgot to bring out this certificate of authenticity when I was reviewing the chestnut. This is it now. I'm ending my mistakes, my flaws and my errors, so getting it out now to showcase for you guys, as we missed it in the last episode. And touching upon the 59 Fines Canadian Mint Klondike Gold Rush. The reason why I want to touch upon this particular coin quickly is because I did get attacked by an angry commenter on my channel when I did the showcasing of the Canadian Mint Klondike Gold initially on my channel. So the Canadian Mint marketed this 59 fine gold in the plastic assay card, small plastic assay card with the specifications behind, and it would be impossible for the coin to be taken out, or to be getting out of the assay card without me breaking it off. So to the displeasure of the commenter, seeing this coin like this and seeing me showcasing it with it out of the capsule, I think his name was American Bulldog Fit. You can go back to the channel and you can see his comment. He queried me by saying, why on earth would you take it out of the assay card, question mark? It's a 5.9 fines collectible piece. Well, unfortunately for him, he didn't know that LPM did secure a different version of this Klondike 5.9 fines gold, which comes without the assay card. Hence, it's cheaper for me and easier to grab, because people like me don't buy PCGS. I don't buy PCGS plastic slab documents or paying for packaging. That's not how I operate. Everyone to their own style, so I go strictly for the gold and silver content. All right, so moving to the last and final bullion grade coins around, we take a look at the extra high. So I will get you out in order not to cause confusion. Should have done this earlier. Yeah, looking at the extra high bullion grade coins, which is also brilliant uncirculated. This is a whole new different bullion grade category, okay, as you will see, because some of these coins in this category, in this extra high bullion grade category, can eventually move to a low grade numismatic collectible coin. This is the pinnacle of brilliant uncirculated coins, as majority of these coins do come with certificate of authenticity. And we have the following coins and rounds that feature in this category, such as our 2-ounce Lady Germania, which we featured in our last video, I think. Lady Germania, all right, and you have your Big 5 series from the South African Mint. This is your Big 5 series. We have touched on this in my videos. You have to go check it out. The Big 5 series. There is series 1, series 2. Series 2 is out now. All right, so you can see that these two, you can see what these two coins or two coins rounds, they are rounds actually, what these two rounds do have in common, which is the nice packaging. Obviously one is better than the other, or a group of people will prefer one to the other, and one is actually much more expensive than the other if you actually compare them ounce by ounce. I know this is a 1 ounce and this is a 2 ounce, but still I think the South African is actually commanding a ballistical, mesmerizing, mind-boggling amount of premium for a 1 ounce coin if you compare it to Germania 1 ounce brilliant uncirculated round. Yeah, I mean, we have to compare them ounce by ounce anyways to see what exactly is the pricing. But yeah, you will find that one is actually more pricey than the other in terms of the ounce by ounce category comparison. But my winner is going to be for this extra high category. The winner is going to be your 2 ounce Lady Germania, brilliant uncirculated round. That will be my winner, as it has the ability to transform into a collectible coin for the following reasons. One of the major reasons why I actually chose it to be a winner and as a potential round that would transform into the low grade numismatic collectible coin is because of the packaging. So the packaging that you see on this new 2 ounce brilliant uncirculated Lady Germania is similar to the packaging that you see on the 1 ounce proof Lady Germania. Okay, there is no difference at all. The packaging, the exact packaging that you see here is what you see on your proof, although this one is a brilliant uncirculated, but the 1 ounce proof also comes in the same style as this brilliant uncirculated coin here. So adding more spice to the pot of stew, it even comes in a hand engraved serial number and certificate of authenticity. So the serial number is being engraved at the edge of the coin, coupled with a certificate of authenticity which matches the number. I have shown it in my previous video. I don't want to really spend much time going through this. This is certificate of authenticity, but you will see that for a brilliant uncirculated coin, they have actually taken the time to actually, you can see the engraving of the number. So the number here is 0688, which you can see it goes fully readed, but it gives a little bit of space for them to hand engrave the coin or the round itself. And number 0688 matches the certificate number on this particular certificate of authenticity for a BU grade. So that is quite amazing that a BU grade can actually have a feature related to a collectible or a numismatic item, which is quite interesting. I mean, yeah, it is all what you see in a proof. Yeah, and for that reason, I've decided to elevate the rank of this 2 ounce Germania Mint Lady Germania round onto the low class numismatic grade coin, which we'll go over in detail in the second part of this video comparison. So I'll take this out and put it where it belongs for the next part or the next section of this video, covering the numismatic, the proofs, the collector edition. And just before we head into the second part of this episode, let us take a moment to, I want you guys to take a moment to appreciate my hard work and my effort. I mean, it is very much visible, which I have put into this video by smashing that like button so that the YouTube algorithm can bless and sanctify this particular episode so that it can recommend it to many viewers, especially to those who are actually new and confused as per what is your Bullion Grade and your Numismatic Grade coins. Yes, and if you are a regular viewer and you are not yet subscribed, please help me out and smash that subscribe button and put on the notification bells, because I do release cool videos for you guys. Yes, and please do support my effort and hard work. Thank you. And one more announcement, another important announcement before we move on, is to remind you guys about my first ever potential giveaway, which I did mention in my first financial investment analysis video. Initially my intention was to give away a white tiger coin. I mean, I was still contemplating which coin it will be, whether it's the peppermint white tiger, the peppermint colored tiger, or the white tiger from Downies. Yeah, like this. That was my initial intention to give away to one lucky current subscriber. However, my dealer in Tasmania, which is 40 million coins, you guys can check them out if you are interested in going full on in buying your numismatic collectible coins in the future. You can always check them out. However, the dealer had another idea in mind, which he wanted to include every single viewer, whether you're a subscriber to my channel or not. She wanted to make it all-inclusive. That was her idea. She didn't want to just limit it to subscribers only to the BYRikikum Stacker NZ channel. So it looks like we might turn out to have a two-way giveaway. So that was her proposal, for us to do a two-way giveaway, which will involve interested viewers to possibly go to 40 million coins, to probably go to 40 million coins website and subscribing to her website subscription, and which gives you automatic entry into the draw. So once you go to her website and you subscribe to her mailing list, you automatically get entry into the draw. That is her own side of things, but as for my own side of the requirement, as I would like to show appreciation to my loyal subscribers, those that have been there from the onset, like those that have been there from the very get-go, riding the tides with us. Yeah, I was planning to do it strictly for subscribers to be in the draw, but you will need to definitely have to comment on my first ever financial investment video for the year 2022, year of the tiger, which I released last week, and you also need to comment on this video as well. So you have two requirements up now, And you also need to hit the like button because the number of comments should equal the number of comments. So if you haven't, let me say, or if you have watched the video and you haven't given me your like or your thumbs up, you need to do yourself a favor and do every single viewer a favor by retracing your steps, and I'm going to smash that like button. Yeah, I'm not going to limit the likes to 100 or 150 or 200 likes, but just that the number of people who are interested in the draw should equal the number of likes. So kindly hit that like button so that at least it will equal the number of comments, so that when I start to pick everyone out for the draw, that will actually be the initiation for the draw. If the number of comments doesn't really equal the number of likes, then no draw. I think that is one of the fairer requirements. Yeah, that is the announcement, that the last announcement that I have before we move on to the proofs numismatic collectible coins. Yeah, it's still in the stage of let me see, in the finalizing stages, just waiting for the dealer to finalize how many coins we are giving out. Are we sticking to 2 giveaways, 1 giveaway, or 3 giveaways, 4 giveaways for 2022? Yeah, but don't send me comments in the comment section asking me, oh, which coin is the dealer going to go with? Is the dealer going to go with the white tiger, so that I'll know whether to subscribe to her channel? Is Biwariki Stacker NZ going to go with the colored tiger, so that I'll know whether I can comment or hit the like button? Now it's going to be at random. If the dealer has more cash than me, then he might go for the bigger coin. If I have more cash than the dealer, then I can go with the bigger coin, but I won't tell you which exact pool the coins will be. But it's just at the finalizing stages, and who will hopefully decide sooner or later which coins we are going to give away, and how many it is going to be. So yeah, that is it for the announcement as we move into the second part of this video, which is titled which is actually comparing the proofs, the proof coins equaling the numismatics collectible coins. Similar to how I categorized the bullion grade coins in the first segment, in the same way I will be categorizing the collectible coins into your usual low, medium, high, very high, and extra high. Numismatic coins such as proofs, such as you have your proof, you have your reverse proof, you have your black proof, high relief, you have your enhanced reverse proof, you have your ultra high relief antiqued coin, and you have your high relief antiqued colored and also gilded coins. So when we take all of these types of numismatic type coins, so what we are going to do is that I will be grouping them all into one umbrella. We'll be calling them numismatic coins or collectible coins, so that will make things a bit easier. Then with numismatic coins, we can now break them down into low, medium, high, very high, and extra high as we educate you along in this video. All right, I'll be touching also on the following with regards to collectible coins. The first point I want to make with regards to collectible coins are the manufacturing process. So that's the first one. As for proof coins, we recognize proof coins mainly because of its mirror-like finish. Yes, everybody knows that if you see a mirror-like finish on a coin, immediately we recognize it. Oh, it is proof. So if you have your matte finish, your frosted finish, it is distinguished from the mirror-like finish that you normally get from the proof. So it's highly recognized. So the reason for the mirror finish like or the mirror like finish is that the planchets are polished before they are stamped. The dies are hand prepared and hand polished using different species of wood in polishing the die. Each mint has their own secret timber or secret type of wood that they use to polish their die to give them the required finish that they want. Similar to your reverse proof, a chemical substance is introduced, or even your frosted is introduced to give it that frosted like finish. And not to forget your antiqued coins, where your antiqued finish coins where sulfur is the main chemical substance used to achieve that beautiful antiqued look. And some mints might tell you that they also use a form of sandblast and bead blast on the die to achieve frosted finish or a degree of matte finish on the coin as well. So each mint has their own style, their own research and development technology that they have established with regards to minting numismatic and collectible coins. In terms of strikes, in terms of how the coin is being struck, we know that numismatic coins are struck with they are struck multiple times. Yeah, they are struck not just once or twice, but the amount of coins which are struck before the die is replaced is actually in the let me say 90s to 100, just depending on the type of relief that you are striking. If the mint is doing probably a high relief coin, it's most likely that the number of strikes that they will strike with that die is going to be actually reduced, so that you don't jeopardize the quality of the relief. Because I've seen perf mint, some of their high relief coins are really not up to standard, and that begs the question: are they actually striking more times than required with that same die, causing the relief to drop off? So yeah, that is the main requirement of a numismatic coin, that the die used has to be replaced in the less amount of time that they use to strike the coin. Also, there is something called smart minting, which is an advanced minting technology which is highly patented and secretive, that it is very difficult. I tell you, it's extremely difficult to get any information with regards to how this technology works, as opposed to the usual conventional style of minting. We know that ultra high relief coins and 3D effects in coins are achieved using smart minting, and a typical example is our 1 ounce Canadian bald eagle, which we will recognize as extra high numismatic coin in this video as we go along. However, please, you have to forgive me for jumping the queue here. The reason why I am jumping the queue is that I really want to briefly explain what I think is smart minting in this manufacturing process segment. This is done using smart minting. Let me show that again. Yeah, only achieved using smart minting. Okay, taking the 1 ounce Canadian body go that we have just shown, or that I've just shown, and looking at the 6mm raised portrait, it would have been impossible to ever dream of achieving such effect and such ultra high relief in a 1 ounce coin. Yes, it is just a 1 ounce coin. To be honest, I mean, it is mind-boggling to actually achieve a relief like this. Initially, I was thinking that it was probably 3D printed, but as time went on, I realized that yeah, smart minting technology is actually playing a very, very, very big role here. So let me see. From my understanding, I believe like it will that the process of smart minting, it's very secretive and patented by mints who have done their research and development in this field of technology. Yes, in this field of technology, every mint actually has their own R&D team. But from my understanding as an engineer, I believe the way that they have been able to achieve such relief using the 1 ounce planchet, the way that they have able to actually achieve this coin, or the relief in this coin, is actually by inducing heat in the coin, okay, and then heating it to a specific temperature. I believe that the temperature is close to the melting point of silver or of gold. It depends on the metal, be it platinum, palladium. So they heat it close to its melting point, high enough that it doesn't go to the melting point. If not, it becomes impossible to strike. And then they strike the coin under high pressure. And once they've struck it under high pressure, they might strike it maybe once, they might strike maybe twice or thrice. I mean, it depends on the amount of research and development that they've done to actually get data on how many strike is required when you're striking a metal that is really hot and close to its melting point. So when they strike it under high intense pressure, what they do is that they actually quench it rapidly. What we mean by quenching in engineering terms is that you cool the metal rapidly, very fast, to its room temperature. By doing that, you actually crystallize the atoms of the metals rapidly to actually give it that 3D effect and to maintain the high relief of that coin that has been struck under high temperature and pressure. So when you quench it rapidly when it's still hot, you are able to still maintain the atoms to be tightly packed in that same region that you have actually struck. So once you quench it rapidly, the atoms are able to crystallize at that same point, allowing the metal to come out in this extraordinary relief that you've seen here. That is my guess as a mechanical engineer, now structural engineer, and now also a finance teacher, finance YouTuber. So and also a political scientist on YouTube as well. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents worth on what has actually happened with regards to smart minting, that mints are refusing to give us information. There is no video, nothing on that side of things for smart minting. Yeah, it's just basically getting a coin that is of low volume, low density, low weight, and then making a relief out of it, which is quite incredible. Usually I would think you will need a 2 ounce or probably a 3 ounce planchet to actually get a relief this high, 6 mm. Yeah, it is mind-boggling. It is as good as impossible, but yes, the smart minting has made that possible. Yeah, number two is the resale value. Because collector coins are usually low mintage due to the amount of labor involved in hand finishing, in hand polishing, hand preparing the dies used to strike the coins to achieve high quality finish. And you will see that in some cases, some of the mints even go as far as actually trashing, huge batch of coins that they have actually struck because they are not satisfied with the finish. I know Germania Mint does that. Once they've created first batch of coins, they scrutinize it under the microscope, making sure that it is perfect and stuff. They check it very well. Once a detail is not in line with their quality control, is not being satisfied by the person who checks it, everything is scrapped, the whole batch, which causes probably much delay in you getting the coin. So that shows you the amount of attention and the amount of details that mints actually go through just to get you your numismatic values, because some mints want to remain like the best of the best in terms of quality. So yeah, which causes the resale value in the secondary market to actually actually rise, because to achieve those high quality finish, it will definitely mean that the secondary market valuation of the collector coins are very, very, very high, and this will serve you as an investment coin in the future to come. Number three, we will talk about the packaging of the coin. Yeah, the packaging does give it a bit of a collector feel. Collector pieces, as we know, it always comes in your expensive wooden case or in your plastic casing, accompanied with certificate of authenticity, which differentiates it from other grades of coin. Talking about packaging, I mean, this is being taken out of the wooden box, but yeah, this is your underwater seal. I've done a review on this, so you have to go back to watch it in my video. I believe this is also done with smart minting technology as well. But what I'm trying to showcase here is how they have included the wooden box here, which is actually engraved with the underwater logo, and then probably with epoxy being filled to give it this look. So yeah, I believe this is another coin that has been touched on with smart minting technology, which I have not actually picked up on, but yeah, when I did my initial review, so you have to check it out. It has enamel coating. I believe they did some advanced they used some advanced technology to actually get the coin rolling, and the mintage is, I think it's less than 1,000 coins, if I'm not wrong. Very low mintage. Is not even in its one of thousands. It's still in its hundreds. So yeah, all right, let me run you guys through the category of numismatic grades that we have, as they are as follows. Let me not confuse anybody with this. First of all, let's go with the low mintage numismatic coins. Sorry about that. The low mintage numismatic coins, we have your shapes of Africa, or your shapes of America, or your shapes of Australia. Here, you have your Lady Germania. We'll have to congratulate this 2 ounce BU Lady Germania for making it into the lower grade numismatic grade coins. Congratulations to it. And what else? We will put in your colored kookaburra. Where are you, colored kookaburra? Kookaburra. Oh, you're here. Yeah, I was quite confused. Where are you? Yeah, this is colored kookaburra. We'll put it in the low numismatic grade. And what else do we have? Your Somali elephant. Yeah, I have touched up on this. This is your proof-like coin with the Anna privy, so you can go back to have a look at it. What else do we have here? Yeah, before I forget, you have to note that the shapes of Africa was actually done using 3D, not 3D, sorry, smart minting technology. The reason why I know that is if you look at the certificate of authenticity, it is saying diameter of 50 mm. Trust me, it is impossible for you to get a 1 ounce coin and actually get it to be this wide. This is incredible. For you to actually get it this wide, you have to introduce another form of technology, and also for you to get this cut out, I think maybe, I don't know if it was laser cut or it was probably stamped out or punched or something, punched out, carved out, or laser cut. Yeah, that is another advantage of smart minting. So the advanced smart minting technology was definitely used here. This is your shapes of Australia. I have covered those in my video, so you have to go over my videos and check it out. All right, moving to medium numismatic grade coins. We will be looking at coins. We'll be categorizing coins that are your reverse proof from the American Silver Eagle. Done a video on this one, your reverse proof. This one is the latest 2021 reverse proof designer edition, the one that cost us lots of headaches to get. Yeah, you have your enhanced reverse proof from your Pride of Two Nations. This one was just a recent acquisition. Got it for a cheap price from America. Your Pride of Two Nations. And you have your chameleon feature of your American Silver Eagle or your maple leaf. I've done a video on this, so you can always go check it out. This is a highly collectible piece. It changes color once you go from left to right, up and down. That's why it's called chameleon. Changes color. So you can do a review on that on my video. I think it's I can touch it with my bare hands because it's let me see, it's, the finish is chameleon, ruthenium, gold, and numbering. I don't know what that is. Probably some form of, is it metal? I don't know, or coating. I have not come across numbering in my chemistry class. Not yet, but if you know what it is, let me know in the comment section below if you don't mind. Yeah, moving on to our yeah, I forgot to take this out. So yeah, we've done with low, we've done medium. We've done those, so we move to your very high. Not very high, sorry, mistake. We go with your high here. Yeah, because we just finished medium, so we go to high. Your high will consist of your high relief if you have any of your high relief coins. If you have your high relief gilded coins like your Perf Mint Kookaburra, do I have one here? Yeah, I do. So this is definition of high relief and gilded, so we term it as a high numismatic grade coin. Any of your high relief coins. Moving on to your very high numismatic grade coins. We'll be looking at coins that are high relief and colored. Okay, high relief enhanced reverse proof. So yeah, your enhanced reverse proof coins that are high relief as well will be your Australian Wedgetail Eagle from the Perf Mint. This is the 1 ounce. I wish I had gotten the 2 ounce, but the Perf Mint didn't tell us earlier that they were going to do the 2 ounce, the 5 ounce, the 10 ounce. But once I got this, I was like, nope, I'm not going to waste my money anymore. We'll settle with this. So this would have been better in the 2 ounce anyways. So this one is high relief. I've done a video on this, you can go check it back. And on top of that, it is enhanced reverse proof. So this gives it a bit of an edge from your normal enhanced reverse proof from your Pride of Two Nations. This one was only struck once, and the reverse proof finish was applied, as opposed to this one that was actually struck multiple times with the high relief feature. So it goes 1 step above or 2 steps above your normal enhanced, your normal reverse proof coin. So you can say it enhanced reverse proof, high relief. So that's double combination, which makes it to rank in that very high numismatic zone. Last but not the least, you have your extra high. Your extra high, this is where we cover your antiqued high relief colored coins, either from the Perf Mint, be it your 5 ounce mythical creatures. I've done a review on this, explaining the whole creatures, and also I've done a review on this coin plus your white tiger also, because it's from this white tiger that they made, or from this coin that they made the white tiger. Yeah, so that is one of the example of an extra high relief coin, which is your extra high numismatic coin. Yeah, combination of your antique finish. You have an antique finish, you have the combination of your colored, you have combination of your high relief as well. So all this combination just gives it an edge above every other coin. You also have your dark beauties here. I've done a video on each and every one of them. This is probably done using smart minting technology. They said if I'm wrong or if I'm right, let me see if I can find the certificate of authenticity. Let me see. Let me see. It's saying special XXL relief vintage print. Still struggling to understand what that means. Probably is it the coloring that they have used in applying on the surface of the coin. I don't know, XXL relief probably would have been done through smart minting. You can always have a look in my video. And also another smart minting technology is from your BH Maya mint. I think located in Germany, your nautical ounce coins, your set of. I did a video on these two coins. You can always go and check it out, the amount of detail involved in this 3-ounce coin. You can see how thin the base is and how elevated the relief is. So yeah, the 3-ounce really gave you the opportunity with smart minting to actually give it in-depth details. For the 1-ounce version, of this coin, they did try, but it's not as high relief or as detailed as the 3-ounce Sedov. Yeah, this is one of the miracles of smart minting technology, is that you have the ability to get that base to be very thin, and then you have the face of the coin to have as much detail as possible, make it a very ultra high relief coin. So this is the miracle of smart minting, which most mints will not review what they have done or how they have gotten there. Even some of the coins from Austrian mint, Munze Osterich, that have done a review on it, which is the language of flowers. They said in that coin that they actually got rose petals from gardens, and they put it on the coin itself, and they stamp it on it, that each coin was done like the, is it 1,000 or how many thousand coins that they issued, that each individual coin was stamped using the imprint of a rose. I don't know if I have the coin here, trying to see where it is. Definitely not here, but you can go back to my video and search for the language of flowers. I did explain that in detail. So I think there is another technology that we don't know of that many mints are actually exploring in their research and development. And the last but not the least was the one that we've discussed, which is the Canadian 1-ounce Baudigo. Yeah, so that concludes it. It was quite unfortunate that I couldn't get you guys a die sample. A die sample used in striking coins from the New Zealand mint to showcase to you guys, or to you all on here. As Brent Hindman from New Zealand Mint stated to me, he said, "Oh, unfortunately, we operate strict destruction protocols for retired dies and would not be able to release decommissioned dies to individuals." So a very big thank you to you, Brent Hindman, for replying my email. A very big thank you to you for getting back to me. That was quite excellent. And unfortunately, New Zealand Mint also told me that they are unable to offer me sponsorship at this particular time, being the channel still new, that I should keep working hard, and hopefully in the near future they will be able to help me with sponsorship. All I needed was supply me coins, and then I can continue to showcase to my wonderful subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, just giving me regular access to their old coins, their current coins, and future coins, but most importantly, just giving me like the coins that have been struck from the past, probably since 2000, 2001. You know, I want to go back in time to start showing my subscribers coins that the New Zealand Mint have struck from the past. Yeah, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get sponsorship, so I'll just continue with my normal schedule. And also, another very big thank you I want to say here is to a very good guy who is named Philip Nagalewski, the community manager of Germania Mint, who humbly replied my email as well, apologizing for not being able to release any video or information with regards to their smart minting technology, as each mint guards closely their minting processes and technology. So a very big thank you to you, Philip Nagalewski of Germania Mint, community manager. Yeah, so he did give me the heads up to go ahead with this particular video. He just gave me a few tips, but I already informed him that I was already way ahead of my preparation for this video. Any tips that he has given me was just additional, and indeed I appreciate it. Yes, that brings this particular educative festival education or educative edition on the Biwarikikum Stacker NZ channel. Yeah, I am really exhausted and tired. I'm really out of breath after covering this in-depth information on the modern day difference between your Bullion, your Brilliant Uncirculated, and your Proof, Numismatic Smart Minting Technology Collector Coins. Yeah, it's been a thrill, and I hope that you all enjoyed. So please, once again, I do appeal to please do me a massive favor, like, share, most importantly, if you're watching this for the first time, subscribe to the channel, and I will continue, as promised, I'll continue to bring you the best of the very best, and I'll continue to bring you yeah, I'll continue to bring you more videos like this. And yeah, until then, I want to say a very big thank you to you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video.